My sister demanded I uninvite my best friend from my wedding. When I found out why, I uninvited my sister instead. I was folding place cards in my living room when Cassidy called. No hello, no small talk, just, you need to remove Maya from the guest list. Don't ask me why, just trust me. I laughed because I thought she was joking. Maya had been my best friend since college. She introduced me to my fiancé Ryan. She was my maid of honor. I'm serious, Cassidy said. Her voice was tight. If you want this wedding to go well, Maya cannot be there. I asked her what happened, what Maya did, why she was suddenly demanding this 3 weeks before the most important day of my life. She just kept saying, trust me, like that was supposed to be enough. When I pushed harder, she got defensive, said she couldn't explain right now, said I would thank her later. Then she hung up on me. I sat there staring at my phone feeling like I'd missed something important. Cassidy and Maya had always gotten along fine. They'd gone shopping together for bridesmaid dresses. They'd planned my bridal shower together. They texted in our group chat every day. Nothing made sense. The next few days were strange. Maya had been distant lately, canceling our lunch plans, taking forever to respond to texts, leaving my calls unanswered. I figured she was stressed with work. Now I wasn't so sure. Something was going on that everyone knew about except me. I drove to her apartment Thursday evening after she ignored my third call that day. She answered the door with red, swollen eyes. The second she saw me, she started crying harder. I didn't know how to tell you, she said, her voice breaking. I've been trying to figure out how for weeks. I kept hoping it would just go away. My chest tightened. I asked her what was going on, why Cassidy wanted her gone, what everyone was hiding from me. Maya pulled me inside and sat me down on her couch. She couldn't look at me. I saw them together, she whispered. Your sister and Ryan, at that hotel bar downtown 2 months ago. I was meeting a client there and I saw them in the corner booth. They didn't notice me watching. I felt the room tilt. There had to be an explanation. Maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe they ran into each other randomly. They were kissing, Maya said. I stood there for 5 minutes hoping I was wrong, hoping it was two people who looked like them, but it wasn't. She pulled out her phone and showed me the photos. Cassidy's hand on Ryan's cheek, Ryan leaning into her, his wedding ring visible on his finger. Timestamps proving exactly when and where. No way to explain it away. Maya told me everything. She'd confronted Cassidy that same night, called her screaming, demanded to know what she was doing with her best friend's fiancé. Cassidy broke down crying, swore it was a one-time mistake, begged Maya not to tell me. Maya gave her 1 week to come clean, or she would do it herself. But the week passed and Cassidy kept stalling, said she was looking for the right moment, said she didn't want to ruin the wedding. When Maya told her time was up, Cassidy panicked. That's when she called me with a demand. The whole uninvite Maya thing wasn't about protecting me. It was about silencing the only witness before I walked down the aisle to marry a man who was cheating on me with my own sister. I didn't cry, I didn't scream. I just felt this cold clarity settle over me, like finally seeing the picture after staring at a puzzle for hours. I called Cassidy and told her to meet me at Mom and Dad's house in an hour. She sounded relieved on the phone, probably thought I'd picked her side. When I walked in, our parents were sitting on the couch. Cassidy was already there with his fake concerned expression plastered on her face. I'm so glad you came to your senses, she started. I held up my phone, showed them Maya's photos one by one, the ones with clear timestamps, the ones that proved their golden child had been sneaking around with my fiancé for 2 months. Mom's face went pale. Dad just stared at the screen like he was trying to make the images stop being real. Cassidy's mask crumbled instantly. It's not what it looks like, she stammered. Ryan told me you two were having problems. He said he wasn't even sure about the wedding anymore. I was just being supportive. Dad asked if she'd completely lost her mind. Mom burst into tears. Cassidy looked at me desperately. You're seriously going to believe Maya over your own blood? Maya didn't try to hide it, I said flatly. She tried to protect me. You tried to get her banned so I'd never know the truth. That's the difference between a real friend and whatever you are. I uninvited Cassidy from the wedding that night. I also uninvited Ryan, obviously. My parents begged me to work things out with my sister eventually. I told them I'd rather have one honest friend than a sister who would betray me and then frame someone else for the knife in my back. Maya was my maid of honor when I married someone actually worth trusting 2 years later. Cassidy wasn't there.